This is Car Park Patrol. This is day 8. This is the 9th of August 2013. It's a typical day. The only incident worth reporting is I spotted an unauthorized car parking in a reserved parking bay. However, it was outside my allocated patrol domain. So I'll report back to HQ and let them decide the fate of the car. I'm often approached by various people and they ask me, Car Park Patrol, why are you patrolling these car parks with such passion? And I tell them, it's because I want to maintain order and I want to prevent the riots and the chaos. Because when an office employee turns up to the office, he expects certain things, certain rights, including reserved parking spaces, free teas and coffees, and biscuits in the meeting room. Now, when an employee gets these things, they seem unimportant, but the moment they're taken away from him, they become the most important things in their lives, more important than their salaries, more important than the office space and their job titles, more important than the pension schemes. Suddenly, the employee becomes grumpy. And these grumpy employees gather around in their coffee breaks by the water coolers. Animosity between man, woman, and child sets in, and it spreads throughout the building like an infectious cancer. The next thing you know, a grumpy employee is an angry employee and a vocal employee, and he starts tearing up office documentations and start kicking photocopiers, and the entire building suddenly loses their minds and everything gets crazy. And the next thing you know, the entire building is going nuts. And the next thing you know, the police coming with their war horses and their water cannons to try and contain the whole thing. And then the next thing you know, the entire city is on lockdown and is quarantined. And everything goes nuts. All because of that blonde-haired, bubblegum chewing bimbo didn't replace the paper towels in the bathroom. All because of that cell phone chattering, coffee chugging, office space, business-suited jerk was not told to get out of that car parking space because it wasn't reserved for him. And that's where I come in. I come in to make sure that that space is not taken up by the business-suited jerks. And I make sure that there is peace amongst the office. That's the end of my shift for today and the end for my week. I will be back next Monday between 8:30 and 9:30. This is Car Park Patrol leaving you with one last thought. The next time you're thinking about parking in that reserved parking bay that's not allocated to you, think about the consequences.